scary team fight from Cloud9. You've got Jarvan and
The Vanguard support! I knew something was gonna come!
Alrighty, let's hear about
Over one of the earlier ones about his AP stacking. Well, never mind, action!
Oh, are we gonna get the chance to sneaky in some trouble, taking very low. Svenskeren making his way into the fight. Long and that means first blood goes over to Cloud9.
Svenskeren with
Get the hell out of my jungle, he says. As Svenskeren says, nope, I'll be taking that chicken with me. But now could he be in some trouble? Yusui coming in, trying to use that Akali ultimate to make the plays happen. Niski trying to shovel them away, but it's going to be
The dragon very close!
Echo Fox is laughing all the way to the bank right now, taking out that Ocean Drake.
Inside, you can see now walking into the sun. Svenskeren's here for the counter this time around.
There comes your explosive cast, but you're not going to counter that. Sneaky. Echo Fox showing no mercy on these neutral objectives. Yusui looking to find himself a kill on Azazel. Going to be kept alive, though, by his ultimate. Yusui coming back over, but he's going to be stunned up, taken very low, taken down. Licorice grabbing the kill. Rush now in some trouble, trying to escape, but the rest of Cloud9 is there, and Niski.
C9 now happy to take up the dragon as their reward for the victory in the team fight.
But Echo Fox doesn't appear to be done just yet. Niski stays alive inside the cage. Lost goes into the ultimate, but he's still stuck inside the rocks, and he's going over the wall. And now it's a 1v1 here in the bottom side of the jungle. Licorice nearly taken down. Solo looking to finish him off, but over the wall comes the back. Echo Fox not willing to let Cloud9 build advantages up against them. And speaking of advantages,
Echo Fox all grouped up as 5. You can see a big minion wave.
Rush tries to go in, but Cloud9's able to find their counterattack. The CC is down, and so is Rush. Cloud9 finish off the Mountain Drake on his own. C9 will be able to keep that wave at bay, barely losing any HP off the mid lane structure. That's about to change.
Yep, grouping up again once more for the siege. Cage goes down, but doesn't find a stun. It's definitely worth it.
However, when you're a player saying, dang, that looks cool, I've never played that.
Hating this scenario where they can't push these side lanes up. And C9 have priority in both mid and bottom side, and it's just this top side here that is pushing in the advantage for Echo Fox. So that means they give up control over the dragon. You're able to use your bottom and mid pushing waves to be able to get an Ocean Drake on their side as well. And that kind of evens up the regeneration in this game.
And it just seems like Echo Fox has been on the back foot for a while.
Svenskeren, it does catch him.
There is no flash available for the Jace. Solo had to use it last time around, and the Pop Blossom's gonna pop. Now you've got your Cask down, your Xayah ultimate down, and your Jace still down for another 10 seconds, and Cloud9 are really pushing that lead.
Yeah, they are. The only thing here going for Echo Fox was the split push Akali on the top side, but it doesn't even get a turret.
Now taking a little bit of damage. Echo Fox trying to disengage. They don't want anything else to do with this. Cloud9 going forward, Cataclysm into Pop Blossom, and Echo Fox is annihilated. Niski grabs a kill onto the support, a double onto the mid laner, and with 3 dead on Echo Fox, it's a Cloud9 Baron.
Yep, Cloud9 can be able to burn this one down. There's a ward in the pit for Echo Fox, so the only hope is a steal from a Shock Blast.
Solo would have to be one hell of a hero to make this one happen. It's secured by Svenskeren. Solo's taking...
And Svenskeren to chase down Echo Fox after their attempt at the ruse.
Echo Fox's solo laners both did 0 damage over the course of that engagement. Cloud9 owning that fight from start to finish, as now they're owning the Echo Fox base. Mid lane inhibitor already down. Bottom lane now the target. Licorice moving forward, utilizing the Hextech GLP. That's super soaker to grab some extra slows and some damage. Svenskeren will be holding the aggro from Solo here for a moment. Now going in the middle of everyone. Cataclysm going to be locking people down. Zazel's not able to stay alive. Finally, they pop the Taric before the ulti can save him.
All right, Echo Fox, they got a little bit of life here, but they've lost 2 inhibitor turrets during the time they got their single kill on the support. Can they make anything else happen? It seems so difficult. C9 sticking around though.
Cloud9 still not afraid just yet. Sneaky, a little bit hurt, but considering he's got the heals on the Sona, he'll be back up to full health in no time. Nexus turret number 1 already down. Cloud9, 4 versus 5, pushing to end the game. Niski, a couple more auto attacks onto that remaining Nexus turret will finish it off. Solo's on the flank, trying to make sure he maintains some pressure, trying to scare Cloud9 away. Echo Fox still on the back foot in a 5v4. Zazel is alive, but has no way to rejoin the fight right now. There's no teleport, he has no summoner spellbook or anything like that. Echo Fox still trying to defend, still trying to rally around this last standing Nexus turret. Yusui into the back line, trying to grab some damage onto Licorice. Pop Blossom not going to find the mark onto the infinite later. Solo eating a lot of damage there, but Sneaky's gonna be bursted down. Cloud9 have bit off more than they can chew, and Echo Fox will mop them up. Rush looks for the last man standing. Niski tries to hobble away. He has a little bit of mana left. He'll try to lay down some damage, but more burst is coming down, and shutdown credit goes off over the log.
That's and lets the rest of the team take care of the dirty work. C9 are running through the top.
And that's the problem, right? Although you finally managed to kill everybody on the side of Cloud9, the cost was 2 lanes of inhibitors and both Nexus turrets. That means you are out of mistakes. One more big one, and the game is over. Cloud9, 5 men strong in the top lane. Inhibitor turret number 3 under siege. Shields and heals out the wazoo, and nobody's taken any meaningful damage. Scaring with a nice EQ over the wall, and now the counterattack is launched. Cataclysm into the Taric ultimate, into more damage. They're not going to find that engage just yet. Sand Soldiers charge forward. Cass not going to find anybody as Cloud9's looking for the re-engage now onto the Echo Fox mid laner, who barely gets himself away with a perfect execution. Zeyzal once again stuck in those cages. The man's been behind bars for half the game, Kobe.
Yeah, now he's unleashed though, looking for a stun on the solo. Doesn't quite get the edge of it there. C9 though, with their own Ocean Drakes, can continue the siege. And we can see, once again, they're relentless on the top side. Super minions are stacking up on the bottom side of the map. Right down here, it won't take long for these double stack super minions to get over to the exposed Nexus. So all that C9 have to do is remain outside the top line, just sitting there, waiting for the reinforcements to arrive.
And that battle line will fall in top lane. Inhibitor number 3 exposed. As soon as that health bar hits 0, it's double super minions marching down each and every lane. Cloud9 looking to make that happen. Scaring the only one getting stunned up. That Ocean Drake and that Sona and that Taric and all that shielding and all that healing. It's so hard to do anything to these Cloud9 health bars. Yusui wants to go in, but the Emperor's Divine will keep Echo Fox away. It's a shutdown over for Licorice. They've lost the bottom lane, they've lost the mid lane, and they've lost the Nexus. Cloud9 takes down. To subjugate them before those resistances fall off. And considering with Olaf, the Ragnarok gives him bonus armor and magic resistance that he loses during the ult.
Gets a turret plate, gets a push up as well, while this bottom play is about to take off.
Remember, Aphromoo has no flash. Core JJ is able to lead the way and start the charge. Aphromoo is going to be taking low. Double lift as well, having to flash away. The Ignite continues to tick, as now it's amazing into the fray. Xmithie's going to be brought down. He's out of there. Core JJ continues to try to run, but he's going to be chopped down too.
Amazing gets a double fight.
Meanwhile, Aphromoo bites off more than he can chew. He's cut down by Jensen and Team
Amazing for a possible dive.
Amazing's ready to go. He does not have Ragnarok, but the question is, does he even need it? Someday's the target. Impact trying to turn this one back around, make it so they're not able to find the aggro onto him. Someday now, behind enemy lines. He doesn't have the cooldowns ready to go just yet. Impact's looking to turn this into a counter kill. Amazing over the wall, throws out the axe. Impact needs some damage from that one in the jungle, and Aphromoo and Bang go for the 2 versus 1 on the double lift here in the bottom side. A nicely timed ulti, gonna be keeping double lift alive, but they can't find the kill. Core JJ
down, and Impact's teleport secures the all-in. Now they're at it again.
Every single replay brings us back to more blood on the field. Someday barely gets away, but Core JJ says
Jay flash ignites for the kill and securing the objective as well in the aftermath.
Team Liquid getting them
there. That means it's very, very easy for Team Liquid to pick up the Ocean Drake. They get the regeneration and
Team Liquid with the objective game on cruise control this time around, making sure they're getting those Drakes as they spawn. Aphromoo gets engaged on, the pillar comes down, and he's going right back into a watery grave. Xmithie.
Again, this is the coordination of the MSI finalists, Team Liquid on display. Once they're able those control wards placed to protect your split pusher, Impact. As we talked about in the last game, there wasn't a lot of vision support for the split
goes down. Next Drake here in about 30 seconds. Aphromoo tries to engage onto Xmithie in the mid lane. Subjugate immediately coming down after Aphromoo had procced the aftershock, which means Xmithie becomes very tanky. Now the counterattack comes down. Core JJ is able to find 1, able to find 2, and there's that flash. The punish is there.
He's trying to stop it, 3v5.
100 Thieves are going to need some sort of a miracle here. Saligo has no shockwave, so that's not going to do it. Amazing has no flash. There's no way into the pit. There's no way out. The damage comes through. And Team Liquid.
Secondary turrets. Mid lane is gone. Top lane soon to follow as Impact is working the minions up.
what was it, 2 minutes ago, I said, yeah, this is a hard game, 3,500 gold deficit for 100 Thieves. That 3,500 has quickly become 8,000, about to be almost 9, as Impact puts in the work on this top lane tier 2.
Into the river.
Teleport coming in. This is 100 Thieves' chance to try to make some sort of an attack, but Afromu has already missed the hook. Here comes Someday, able to find a knock-up onto 3, but it's not going to be enough. Jensen grabbing the kill onto the enemy support to start things off. Someday's trapped in his own Cataclysm. Impact brings down the hammer, and Team Liquid will destroy 100 here in just a moment.
All right, Siege continues. Baron gonna continue for 50 more under threat as Impact fires away harassment on 2 members on the bottom side.
The way that games can accelerate so quickly these days, if you give up a Baron in a game that felt kind of bad.
So that means bottom side will be all Team Liquid.
Impact and Core JJ are enough to take that one down. Core JJ goes in onto Sunday, who's going to be eating some damage. Now Impact's in some trouble, having a flash out of the Cataclysm. Xmithie going forward, able to find a little bit of damage now onto Amazing. But it's 100 Thieves that, again, lose out in that trade, and that means they will lose out on their bottom.
Reset to go spend all of that money, and you can see on the scoreboard how difficult it will be. It's only Jensen topside where Afromu goes in.
Jensen keeping himself in a good enough spot. Amazing chases after him with the ultimate on, but he doesn't have the damage to really do much of anything. With Xmithie joining up with Jensen, Amazing has nothing to do except retreat. Pillar comes out, but it's not able to get on the right side of Amazing, just barely missing out on that one. Tier 3 turret dropping rapidly. Final inhibitor under fire. This will make the map flood with Team Liquid super minions. That one goes down. One Nexus turret already half
Defending
HP.
the Baron.
This is such a bad choice to have to make because you're picking between a 1% champion's purple buff all over the map, and 100 Thieves are looking to go in. Jensen gets himself away. Impact into the back line. Aftermove going to be exploded here at the very start. Guardian Angel procced on Someday. Amazing is already down. Bang and Saligo in full retreat. Someday not able to get himself away. Flash or not, you don't escape that one, and 100 Thieves will not escape TL. Team Liquid will take them down.
To be here.
Oh!
Riven!
Jace goes back into the mid lane.
Okay.
Riven's going in there to battle Pike 1v1. I love this. Just gets the chunks down. So 1100 health in that turret, but here comes TSM.
Face checking at the wrong time.
Fine, hits one. F-Trek is on for a bit of durability, but JJ's gonna have to flash get away. But here comes the fear on top of Crescendo. Tarek stun lands as well, and the shield will not be enough. First blood comes in for Sven. Damage towards Turtle. Now
That is, doing a lot of work to equalize all the extra gold that the plates had given them and out. And it was honestly a really nice sidestep, but now they're going in.
And Crescendo on it too is a lot of damage. Smithy gets the follow-up stun as well. Here comes the Katie, just
Here
jumped in
comes
his time.
Rise.
Repel, try and get away, smite it, slowed down. Here comes the reinforcements. Is it enough damage? Binding not gonna land. There's a root onto the front line. Looking at killing one, looking at a second, and JJ just gets
Finding
blown.
those initial fights.
Well, the kills are going TSM's way. The objectives have been going for FlyQuest, though, as bot lane tier 1. The first turn of the game, Velvelter leeches the local gold into that one. But this could be...
That's where they want to go. They're trying to force FlyQuest to come to them for a 5v5.
Yep, there we go. The flash Crescendo not gonna land those splits. The upright. Here comes the engage anyway. Hecker in the middle finds 2. Fierce gets that first kill and a reset for Broken Blade, and they can certainly chase for more. Do they find the opening? Akini goes down. Viper has arrived, and his fangs are sharp. 2 kills picked
Down, but they didn't have the follow-up. And Viper turns it around on them. That is a huge...
Broken Blade putting a ward down, making sure he's not getting dove by the Elise. Mid lane tier 1 now falls as well as FlyQuest seem to
buy
have.
from Viper is so enormous going into this Infernal, but TSM is trying to look for the engage.
Big stun stops it as well.
Great
The
disengage.
Terrical does absolutely nothing. There is no hard engage here.
Yeah, and Viper just bought his Death Dance. He's now on Black Cleaver Death Dance at level 13, and he is ready to go.
Crescendo 1-3. Heckram over the top. JJ's gone already, but Viper, he wants blood. He gets one answered back. Now fights for a bit more, but Brooklyn over the wall. Almost in lethal range. Not just yet, though. 2 for 1 to FlyQuest. Make it a third. They are winning these fights. With champion of the FlyQuest top laner. He's put in 10,000 games in this one. At yourself that can't sustain through it. And Riven, who is ahead.
They know that they are behind, and if you can trade equally from that spot, it's going to be pretty good.
Well, you can see a 5, almost 6,000. There's only a minute left on this Baron buff, and that means 2 more rounds of this. But inhibitor turret in the mid lane going to drop as well. Turtle very safely in the back line, just puts out the damage. Rapid fire cannon long since finished, and it means he can hit those turrets from very far away. seconds heal in inventory as well as he puts the shots in. Inhibitor's dropping.
And notice how they're playing on this trap line that Turtle has set up. There's 4 traps there that they're constantly dipping back to. That is very difficult for TSM to actually engage into. So with this great siege composition that they actually have from ahead, TSM is really, really struggling to hold on here. First inhibitor is already down. There is still 20 more seconds on this Baron buff, and they could very likely take a second.
Glimmer for broken play, finds the pullback on Citro, not the stun, but they're gonna go for the play right now. Fear comes in, finds 2, the stun on top. Is this the fight that TSM needs? But Viper charges right back in. It's venomous, 4 kills, and the stopwatch stops the reset. So nothing comes through for Pyke. It's 4 for 0, and FlyQuest will wreak havoc. They will take out the TSM base, and a sub 25-minute victory. We said good FlyQuest. Top of the top 3, well, they will top of the finalists here. FlyQuest take down the Nexus and take down TSM.
What an incredible game here from
Would be very good into, and that's what it more looks like there. Aurelia versus Silas in mid, Vladimir beating up a tank and farming it in the top lane. Get a return auto attack onto Crown, who is waiting, and wave clearing, good stun, and actually Crown, taking a lot of damage to that one. Kingslayer gets the health back up, and over the wall he goes. What a flash! Oh, that was beautiful! PoE finds the kill, and his health bar is big enough! A solo kill!
in a 1v2 for first blood.
Oh my, but now that's going to be a flay in the front line. A lot of damage and a big flash away, but Quigley's here. Flashes in, guarantees it, finds the first knockup. Now a slow on the arrow. Spell shield not going to hit much of anything, actually.
People able to walk away, but no.
Oh my.
Oh, just as her singing his praise, gonna get to watch it one more time. PoE trying to go in here, did hit the stun, but Crown plus the minions.
He's 6 first?
Yeah, he's 6 first because of that minion advantage. Despite the dodge on the stun, just doesn't matter. Power of Evil didn't have a minion to get out, and the ultimate item, and could have been a better choice here.
Okay, well now a stun towards Crown. Big damage here. A flash gets him away as now the re-engage is in for Meteos. Now it's a flash with Quigley. Is stunned up. Will it be the re-engage? No, it's Cataclysm actually pushing Meteos out. He's now gone. As, that's a pickup on Quigley. Now that stun comes in. What a teleport for Dokla. Looking at round 3 as Bilefrost is stunned. And 3 kills in a row. Optic
feeling pretty good about it.
Feeling very good for an Optic fan right now. They've got the gold lead, the Drake, and that was a huge pickup.
But here is Optic grouping up with that Rift Herald, and they will get the first turret.
But they don't get first turret gold. Arrow was closest and wasn't even in range, so 50 gold apiece, 250 total for that turret pickup. The rest of them going to be worth actually more, as Crown is soloing the bottom lane without issue. And it's still going to be gold in the pocket. It's still more money for Optic. It's still advantage.
Constantly be proccing that passive on it, getting the additional damage down, and it'll be interesting to see what CLG's game plan is here. Are they just going to forever commit to that split push? Because, yes, Wit's End is great in a 1v1 against Silas, but you have not really any health besides that Ruby Crystal. You're no armor at all. You're very squishy when you're going up against someone potentially like Arrow. So if you do get locked down whatsoever, you can get burst out very easily, and he's now going in towards that Triforce. So, anything like Asterix that helps you have that teamfight survivability is very, very far off.
And he's spotted. There's a bit of damage right there, and a big tackle, actually. A lot of damage in Ruin. He's in danger now, trying to run away, still slow. Dokla, nice point-blank stun, and here comes the rest of the squad. Long-range stun is answered now here, but Ruin might be tackled. That is some well-played fights, and Dokla picking up a kill in the
definitely something to keep in mind, but so far, a fairly slow-paced game.
Again, it's Optic playing up inside this jungle, looking with the aggressive control ward, looking to maybe knock down a red buff. Good start to their split, taking out, or at least facing, the other non-playoff teams, and finding a stun now. Hard engage towards Quigley. This time he will drop, and Crown is on a killing spree. Look how low Bile.
Ruin is going to be forced to get over here, so 3 members of CLG in the area, but they have no jungler. This should be Optics.
It'd be a miracle if CLG stolen. It won't come through. A well-timed smite. Meteos picks
of this possibility, and that is why they're cheating to the top side of the map. You can see where Arrow and Big are moving on the map for like a minute at least. I just see no reason why you should ever put yourself in that spot.
Well, they're going to find the hook, though. Damage on a Wiggly, looking for the attack right here. Over into the back line. It's kill after kill. Crown's got 2 already, hopping for a little bit more. As now Ruin is in the mix. He's going to drop for a 3rd. Make it it's 4 kills overall. PoE, the only one left alive, trying to run away from a hook. But this is Optic walking all over the CLG base.
Yeah, and they could potentially get a couple inhibitors here. The respawn timers are pretty low, so I don't think they can end the game. But with the Baron buff, this is likely going to be 2 inhibitors. We'll see if they want to try to push for the end. Crown is in that top side, so Doesn't feel like they're electing to go for it just yet. The pings are onto the top inhibitor.
And the body language is at least aggressive as the mid inhib drops. The top inhibitor gonna lose its turret, and you've still got 15 seconds on the Vladimir. That's how much time they're willing to spend inside this base. A quick Lux ult steal is gonna be nice. There goes the second inhibitor, and now with 3 seconds or 5 on Vladimir, is there a fight? Pee-wee walks forward, but no.
Essentially now given over to the other team. They are closing in. Crown is just escorting these minions in top and mid. You can see the pings onto those supers coming in from that top wave. They're just waiting for this minion wave to crash. Another round of supers coming up mid, but the TP's coming in behind. CLG's gonna look to try to engage. Ruin is very far away though.
Okay, this is gonna be the play. Is there a miracle for CLG? The flashing forward, a nice poppy eviction though. And now it's Ruin trying to stay alive. Stopwatch in. As a heal, here comes Crown. Look for something getting pushed back as well. The team peels and knocks down towards Ruin. That's a 1 for 0. Now the re-engage was Pee-wee. Nice stop right there as Dokla pulls him right back into the squad. They're gonna get that second kill, no problem. Nice stopwatch keeps Crown safe, and there's a lantern in case he needs it. It's already 2-0, but Crown just gonna walk forward for even more damage. Look for the next kill. Underneath the turret, doesn't care. The flash forward for Meteor sets up on a 6A. Here's the jump in. Looking at everything else coming across. It's 3 kills. Looking at the 4th and the 5th. This is just completely decimation. It is Optic taking down the base. A 30-minute win and a 3-0 start to the summer split. Let's go for a bit of style points. Diving in the back line, making sure they can pad the KDA. 13-2 Optic win.
And what a start. Golden Guardians have a very magic damage heavy composition when you're looking especially at the top side of the map. Lyra certainly can be looking at things like an early cow.
Plate right now, Lyra still waiting in the wings. There's something over aggression. This could be some damage coming across. Now there's the play towards Cody's son. Some damage coming around. Lyra saying, hey, I'm here, be smart. And now Huni coming down as well. The hook's gonna mean almost nothing, and now Ole is suddenly in the middle of a whole enemy team. 4 versus 2 as they shove up the wave. How well will this dive go? The rest of the squad not coming down. Hanser does not have TP. Now the play on towards after the flash forward. He's trying to run away, flashing away, but still going down to the flag on top of it. Devontae now here for the 5th, and Ole still alone underneath this turret. He'll grab what XP he can, but he's certainly gonna drop into that one. There's the kill. Teleport's not gonna mean a whole lot as Corky shows up.
6 team here, when you do have level 6 on Jarvan as well as the Silas who has Pop Blossom available, that is frightening to that push on the bottom side, but they're so far behind the push, and Jinx plus the Jarvan attack speed from the flag is incredibly effective at knocking down turrets, and you have the Rift Herald to boot, so they could go 2 turrets to 1, or even potentially 2 turrets. Golden Guardian members were around that mid lane, so they can walk up, and this is not going to be contested whatsoever. Golden Guardian's bleeding out quite a lot of gold here, and I do think it's concerning with the amount of scaling that is in. Try to push down there.
Golden Guardians committing their members to the top side of the map instead, as Hanser keeps Huni under the turret, and you can see this Hedjwani up inside the jungle.
This really pay off. You have to get kills. You have to get pressure.
And he's getting pressured now in the 3v1. Has to bring the flash. Nice hook onto equalize, but it might just equalize the gold lead of the top lane, as Vulcan actually is the one to get killed.
All things that kind of help to hold Hanser in place and allow them to not only get the kill there, but they're also pressuring mid lane.
Game. Golden Guardians able to finally answer a few bits back as a turret dropped the bot lane and afraid of getting dosed. Like a ward kind of just outside the mid lane. There's a hook that could mean something. Ole has that shot on, now pulled in, flays the squad backwards, stopwatch by a few more seconds. True shot barrage is almost nothing. Here comes the dunk, and the equalizer on the top. This might be enough to burn. Definitely has to burn the stopwatch. There's the kill, and Ole's second one's gonna come by as well. A double now for the mid laner. Devontae chasing it, almost takes her down with his own ultimate. As that's gonna be big damage. Huni gets the burn thanks to Leandri's. Kill number 3. Is it gonna be number 4? Contract smites for help. He slows down the opposition, tries to stay alive, finds a stun, but in he goes.
They're opening up a very big gold lead, and this is starting to look really one-sided.
Two items and building towards probably Quicksilver Sash, just in case there is some kind of random hook later on. Top lane outer, almost dead. Frog gonna go in for that one. And there's rocket number 1. As it burns to the red buff to Cody's son. More mana on Jinx. Now it's Froggen just jumping into the squad. You knew they were there.
That Baron's a huge mistake from Froggen. Already a 7,000 gold lead. Make it even more. Clutch is in full control.
Golden Guardians pick up at least a Drake for themselves. Now the attempt towards Huni, though. It's Golden Guardians not trying to go quietly into that. They're looking for some kind of way back into this one, and Huni might not have any kills to his name. There is the pickup there, at least a little bit of something for Golden Guardians, but it means that the answer in a mid is there. Inhibitor turret's going to drop right away. The inhibit itself will drop as well, and then Clutch can reset off their next set of waves, because guess what? You got Devontae pushing in top side. Top tier 2's already gone. They can walk there as well, but do you siege 4v5? For Devontae, that answer so far is yes. He's got Magi's. He's feeling pretty bold. but a 5v4 could still be risky. Hook's gonna come in, they're gonna find a support. That's a pretty squishy champion. Damage onto Vulcan as he pops his stopwatch. Is there a re-engage now? A Sejuani stun is available now as Vulcan is killed off by Ezreal. That is now
Taking a play that is slightly in your opponent's favor still can shift the game state slightly
The
towards.
shield not broken. They're going to keep walking forward. Definitely looks for some poke. Not going to find too much just yet. And that turret is one cannon minion away from dropping, and down it goes. Money still in the pockets. 10,000 gold, nearly the lead for Clutch.
Yeah, they've got to be a little careful because they have Huni on the top side, so they are going to wait till Huni has the wave at the turret, force someone to respond before they fully commit here. Because losing a 5v4 is really one of the only ways you could be in trouble in this game, but feeling quite confident at this point. Demonte now has an eco ult, he is level 16, and Huni is going to be on that top lane turret.
With Sejuani ult down, the only thing you have to watch for is just marking Thresh. As long as the person you can hook isn't going to die, you're okay with this one. But now it is a push towards Huni. On rotation at half health, and Huni is going to be picked off, but now watch for the rest of this
I mean,
match.
those kills, their first kills of the game, really have only come in the last couple minutes, right? You know, this has been clutch. The Golden Guardians doesn't actually have to be worried about this. They are going to TP Ezreal back in to keep him around, potentially going for a fight.
Okay, a hook towards that jungle going to mean a little bit as well. Dives right in, finds the hard engage, comes in, bows a couple of seconds.
Equalizer.
And there is a big equalizer. 1 for 2 so far. It's Clutch picking up the second, and now it's the team running away. That is a big rocket coming across, making it 3-1. And now it's just simply a full retreat for Golden Guardians. They're not getting away from this one. A triple kill for Cody's son. Froggen, his life is just not going to matter. Over the wall, Huni wants revenge. He'll find the slow, and you have Yeed, your last haw. An ace comes in for Clutch, and they will certainly knock down the base. The respawn timers simply too long. 30 seconds on any damage dealers. The minions are there. Clutch will stop the loss streak. They will knock down the undefeated Golden Guardians and begin to climb their way back up the standings.
Yeah, and an impressive win it was. Nothing sloppy here from Clutch. They looked really...
Cloud9 and Optic Gaming, they maintain an undefeated streak, while Golden Guardians drop to 3rd alongside Team Liquid. Clutch Gaming, they move up to 5th next to Counterlogic Gaming, Echo Fox, TSM, and FlyQuest. But now for the more important part of it all. The predictions for the day where Mark snags that FlyQuest over TSM difference, but no 5-game day for either of you as Clutch had the upset
But hey, look at
in
that.
the final one.
We're all lined up. 11-4, 10-5, 9-6. It's a nice little 1-2-3.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're all I thought you were going to say you're all even, but
I'm coming for you.
Mark's coming for you. We've discussed this. You're a slow starter when it comes to predictions.
I'll go 0-5 tomorrow. You know, it's no big deal.
Yeah, why not?
I'm even keeled.
How big a gap you think you can make up? How far could you fall?
He's not going to take me up. Not a single day will he
Give
overtake
me 0 right on week 4.
Let's,
See if I can get
let's
to
handicap
50-50.
this. We'll just give Mark an automatic 5 loss. Taking a look at the games that we have coming up tomorrow, the day starts with Counterlogic Gaming hoping to take down Team Liquid, followed by 100 Thieves versus Clutch Gaming, and 3 more matches before LCS cooldown with Cloud9's Licorice and Sneaky. Then, of course, our Academy Showcase match, Cloud9 Academy versus Echo Fox Academy. But taking a look at that packed schedule for tomorrow, gents, what are you looking at? Which matchup is the marquee one for you?
I think the last one, you got FlyQuest against Optic. FlyQuest
I thought you were going to say
demolished
C9 Academy versus Echo Fox
Oh, yeah.
Academy.
Yeah.
Watch
And that
the
was
last
you,
one,
baby.
the last one.